Welcome to episode 14 of our Fallout 4 walkthrough with Evelyn, Piper, and Heather. Evelyn is getting into her body armor because we're going to go back and deal with that satellite array. Regular viewers will know that a few episodes ago, Evelyn had her ass kicked several times. Link in the description when she tried to deal with the satellite array. So she's back, and now she's in her body armor, which is what she should have done from the get-go. But she didn't, so let's see how this works out for her. Remember, it was this suicidal mutant, that super mutant, that took her out each time. The other mutants really weren't that difficult, and there were a couple hounds and all that, but the super mutant, the suicidal one, that was the problem. Close and personal. There's the hound. Heather's helping this time. I can't remember if we had Piper or what's his name, McCready, the last time we did this. Or it could have even been Dahlia. I don't know if it was that far back though. Anyway, they were of no help the last time, but now Heather seems to be chipping in. So. Alright, so the initial rush, which got us last time, there goes our suicidal super mutant, maybe? Or was that a mini nuke? I don't know. Anyway, now I think we can proceed a little bit further and see what happens.
Nifty toys in here.
I think the problem here is that some of these are Brotherhood, and I'm just shooting at everyone because, you know, we really don't care, do we? At the end of the day, we're a general in the with the Minutemen, and we're, I don't know what the hell, we're initiate with these clowns. So, Scribe Ferris didn't end up so well. Let's hear what he has to say.
This is Ferris. It's been 2 hours since the Paladin left. My leg. I can't staunch the bleeding. The bullet must have hit an artery.
If it hit an artery, he wouldn't be bleeding for 2 hours.
I hope
He would have been dead about an
time.
hour and 50 minutes ago.
There's nothing you could do for me. Get to the bunker up north. You'll survive. That's all that matters.
Impressive. Climbing up all those steps while you're bleeding to death?
You admire that, Heather? Way to go, Ferris. Alright, so let's get out of here. We gotta go find this bunker. There's water over here, but I think we're okay here. We can hop over this thing and...
Ow!
Heather, you're so loyal. Heather's not wearing her armor, so... that's a problem for her, not for me. Ooh.
Is that you?
Ooh, blew his head right off. Just kind of popped and lifted and dropped. Sorry, pal.
Better in our hands anyway.
So my armor needs some work, I guess. I guess I'm missing those things. I think I have extras. I don't know. I'd figure out what I need to do for that. But first we gotta get in the bunker. I think we're okay here. We don't have any suicidal mutants. So let's go inside and see what's there waiting for us. Who's this old guy? Paladin Brandis.
Freeze. One more step and I'll blow your damn head off. Who are you? Who sent you? How did you get in here?
Calm down. I'm just here to talk.
Talk? Why? Who sent you? What are you doing here?
It's like a 1849 gold miner.
Drop the gun and we'll talk.
No. I can't trust
Yeah.
you. I can't
See
trust
Piper
you.
like that. Oh well. Now you're dead. Paladin.
Unexpected.
It was a bit unexpected, wasn't it? You know, fuck around and find out, and that's what he did. You know, we could have talked it through. Ooh, that's nice. Does more damage the lower your health is. That's pretty cool, because my health goes down. Alright, so let's go see what's going on with the Brotherhood, because we got to report to them. And remember, we saw their big giant blimp thing, so they're going to want to get us a little more involved, I think.
Cavalry's arrived. And I don't know where you're going, but if you want to remain a part of the Brotherhood...
He didn't like it that I walked away from him. They're such sexist pigs. I mean, their name is the Brotherhood. I mean, the fact that they let women in is encouraging, but they all treat her like shit, and she's like, you know, the one kicking ass.
It's so exciting being new to the Commonwealth. There must be so much technology out there that our scribes haven't seen.
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
Brotherhood isn't exactly subtle when it makes an entrance, huh?
There's no reason to be subtle when you have that in your arsenal. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxson's here. And that means we're going to war.
Good. We need a good war. Come on. Come on, Evelyn.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxson's mind.
What have you done?
What's the matter? Don't like
Damn,
kicking in the
Piper.
door?
What's the
Don't
problem?
worry. You'll fall in line with our tactics sooner or later.
All I did was ask
That
a
being
question
said,
about whether the
you're
guy
about
was
to
going
get
to,
to
you
know
know,
the
be
Prydwen
diplomatic
up
or
close and
just, you
personal.
know, right away go to
I
arms.
received
And,
orders that we're both to report
you know,
to her
Piper's like,
immediately.
oh, what'd you
Follow me
do?
up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
All right, let's on a blimp ride. Awesome.
We're not gonna stay smooth skins much longer if we don't get a move on.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight,
All right, let's hope. Hopefully, we can shoot people and mutants and whatever from here. But we cleaned out so much of this already that I don't know if there's gonna be much in here.
Get her walking everywhere.
Maybe as
Everything
we
looks so small from up here.
as we fly around later on,
Puts things in
we'll see
perspective.
some targets.
You know?
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battle changes from the air. We're gonna
That
need
really
to
amazes you?
take
It seems quite logical to anyone else. That the farther you pull back from something, the more your perspective would change. Instead of seeing one little building in front of you, you see an entire city block.
And
start calling you Paladin dense.
There's Lancer Captain Kells. Follow me.
Oh, this guy's gonna be a party, I can tell.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I
Yeah,
feel
treat me
promoted
like
to
I'm a
initiate,
toddler.
and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our ranks.
Is this our recruit? Yeah, you're such a cute little
Read your
recruit.
reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxson's approved your request to place the recruit in
You
your
think,
charge.
Piper?
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Nanu Nanu.
So, get back here, Initiate. Our debriefing isn't complete.
Captain Kells.
I love fucking with these
You're
sexist
the one
pigs.
Paladin Dance has taken under his wing.
Yes, that would be me.
You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Fuck off.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry? A little soft around the edges, aren't you?
Dude.
If you want to earn your place among the best, you need to toughen up. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us.
Oh, it will.
But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this
I
vessel,
do what I
I
want.
won't allow anyone to
Captain.
jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Fuck you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're planning to stay with the Brotherhood, I need you 100% committed at all times. Nothing less will do. That's all for now, soldier.
Once
Your
again,
orders are to
you know,
pursue the command
the way they
after
write
address,
these
after which
text
Elder
trees,
Maxson wishes to have
you
a
know,
word
it's
with you.
she can say,
If you have
I
any
really don't know
questions,
about
ask me
this.
now.
You know, I need you
Otherwise,
100%
you're
committed.
dismissed.
Okay, but move on. Go talk to the big boss. You're
I
fine.
don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command.
So you can
deck
say no
immediately.
matter what, they're still
Dismiss,
going to lead you
Initiate.
down the same path. Oh, great,
Brothers
the
and
speech.
sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty.
Hey,
Each and every one of you has surpassed my
Busy.
expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth.
clown.
You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the
Hope you don't
world's
mind getting
undoing
right in your
for the
face,
second
Elder.
time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And
God, I
like
gotta
the
listen to this crap for
if
how
it isn't
long?
harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue
Heather,
this
I'll
line of
hang out with you.
experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will
He's
be
bored
costly,
too.
and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy,
Yeah.
itself. Ad
Yeah, the Brotherhood.
Victoriam!
Nanu Nanu.
You haven't lived until you tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
I care about them, you know.
They
The people
don't.
of the Commonwealth.
If you say so.
I can understand your indecisiveness. Turning your weapons on the very same people that you're trying to save can be a bit.
I don't really care about that. I just like being snarky.
You're not going to convince me you're right.
Yet despite that, Paladin Dan still feels you'd be an asset to the Brotherhood.
Yeah, Paladin
Seeing as
Dance
he's one
has
of
been
my
hit in
most
the head a few
respected
too many
field
times.
officers. You couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle.
Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will.
In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier.
Great to be here.
Excuse me.
Integrity looks good.
We did it. Kellogg's dead. Thank you. You did
Thank you for
good.
letting me talk like a day after we killed Kellogg.
What's on your mind?
You know, my parents were Brotherhood. They were from California originally. Traveled to the capital wasteland under Elder Lyons. At some point, they fought with Lyons and left. Dad said they abandoned Lyons and his bad ideas, not the Brotherhood. I always had the feeling they wanted to go back to California. But they came here instead. Closer, you know, less dangerous trip.
Being cautious. Not a bad call.
My mom was a paladin. She's the one that trained me with weapons. She wasn't going to have a kid that couldn't handle herself. She died a long time ago. My dad's a scribe.
Nobody asked. That should be the fifth choice there.
Are you asking me for help again?
Nope. Just boring you with stories about my dad and how he left years ago.
Well, you're not wrong about the boring part.
I'd never leave my family behind.
I love that about you. Your sense of duty. I guess he didn't have that.
That was it.
Roger that.
I'm done with you. Oh, now it's your turn.
Hey.
Just let me know.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter, adjusting compression rate.
Whoa.
Hey, Piper.
You know, the Institute has a lot of enemies. The Minutemen tangled with them once. The Railroad still does. I've even got some notes on these new guys. The Brotherhood of Steel.
You said something about the Railroad?
Supposedly, they help runaway synths escape the Institute, but they're secretive. Ultra paranoid. The only thing I have is a rumor. A code phrase. Follow the Freedom Trail.
Yeah, we have to do that one. Maybe we'll
we should get going.
Maybe we'll start
Right.
we'll start that up so we can get in with the railroad. The last time I did the railroad, I killed them all like immediately.
Excuse
and
me,
so that pretty
Paladin
much
Dance.
ended that thing. They hated me, and that was
How did
that.
it go with Elder Maxson?
He sounds
He's
pretty
out of his
delusional
mind.
to me. You don't actually buy everything he's saying, do you?
You shouldn't judge Maxson on his words alone. His actions prove his sincerity. I
His
just hope
actions
you
are that all I
appreciate
see
how
are
much of a
like
chance I'm
paladins
taking bringing you
and
into the fold
initiates and all dying.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I'm not comfortable being watched so closely.
Well, you better get used to it. If you want to remain a part of the Brotherhood of Steel, you're going to have to
I
adjust
really
to
don't
the
want to, but
military
there's
way
no
of life.
quit option.
Now, I know you're eager to hop into
Every
a
time
suit of
I
power
say
armor
something
and take the fight
nasty
to
or
the
smartass to somebody,
But
they're
first
like,
things
you know,
first.
well,
In
you know,
order to
you
be
don't
an
have to be a
effective part of the
smartass,
team,
but welcome
you need
aboard.
To know your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
That ain't gonna happen. No.
I'll go it alone.
Yeah, Heather's my
and
jam.
Come find
Sorry.
You when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you
Yeah,
need.
you stay in the mess hall. Eat a very, very long meal. We'll talk to you later, Dance.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it.
I can fix it.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Not really here to chit-chat. I had orders to meet the crew.
Rules. Everyone around here is so obsessed with the damn rules. I hope you're not another one of those by-the-book military types.
That would not be
And
me.
this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
So if I'm out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
There's plenty of spare ammo and equipment all over the ship. You can help yourself to anything you can find. Everything in here is a bit more specialized and unique. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Here you go. Money.
I could use some
See?
extra caps.
You need them, and I want
Now they're buds. Now she's not going to be smartass with this guy because he's going to be a steady flow of income.
Lifting and
Being a greedy lawyer, that's what she wants.
And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Will do.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting. I didn't join up to impress everyone. Alright, easy night. I didn't mean anything by it.
Oh, of course you did.
Our usual recruits tend to be wastelanders.
This is like a biggest dick
don't look
contest
like
between the two of them.
Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me. While you're at it, my car's making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
Oh, Evelyn.
You're gonna
You
have
and
to
your
take
sense
a
of
number.
humor.
There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Okay, a little too much information, but
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way? That's a little personal, don't you think? Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else? I'm not really looking for sympathy.
Damn.
And honestly,
Okay.
I don't know you that well.
fine, forget I said
Maybe some
anything.
other time. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh,
It's
and
kind
if
of
you
gross
need
when
me
you
work
think
done
about
on
it. The left leg
feel free to use the
actuator is kind of
workshops around
sticky.
here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Maybe Dan said that at one time. He seems to be easily excitable.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No.
Damn.
This isn't that
It's not
sort
your
of
thing, Evelyn?
examination. I'm going to ask you a series of
probably Piper.
medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Every day.
Wouldn't Vault-Tech's screening process have caught this already?
Vault-Tech's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard.
Yeah, so why are you
Anyway,
wasting my time?
sorry
And why
I
can't
missed
you
that
look
in
me in
your
the
writings.
face?
Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
That would be my husband that got shot in the vault. What was that guy's
Honestly,
name? Nate? That was Nate.
Well, you don't appear to be suffering from any long-term ill effects, so I'll assume you haven't. Third question, and please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for
If
you to
Heather's
have a
a synth.
question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately,
Wow,
the
this is
Brotherhood
Boston,
finds that
not.
type of behavior absolutely
I'll
distasteful.
be nice. I don't
Since you haven't
want to
spent
send
too
anyone
much
off.
time in the
Have a
I'll
limited number of
assume your
viewers as
answer
it is. I don't
is
want to throw a state
last
name out
question.
there and have
Would you have any
2 or 3
problems
people
pulling the
be from
trigger
that
on
state
an
name
enemy
and
of
say,
the
you know what, I'm not
Brotherhood,
subscribed to
whether
this guy
human,
anymore.
Formerly human or machine?
Nope.
No problem whatsoever.
Kill anything,
Excellent.
anywhere,
You'll
anytime.
fit in quite well around here.
That's what
Excellent.
Evelyn's become.
I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
If you ever decide to look at me, maybe I will. See, when she leaves, that's when he looks up.
Stable.
Pig.
Now that you've had a chance to roam the
And
prison,
speaking of pigs,
what do you think, Knight?
amazed
Frankly,
at flies.
I'm amazed at flies.
I'm disappointed how
Your pride and
callously
joy
you're judged.
sucks.
It took the Brotherhood's sharpest minds over 2 years.
Sharpest
to
minds
design
are pretty
and more than
dull.
Twice that to build.
All that time, and this is the best they could come up with?
She may not be beautiful, but she's safe, reliable, and heavily armored enough to keep the riffraff from bringing her down.
With the Prydwen in our arsenal, we can mobilize our entire division, sending her anywhere that Elder Maxson wishes her to go.
Her presence in the Commonwealth.
Well, he needs to
ensures
summon
our
her to
mission
go
defeat
to
these
the Keys,
will end
right?
in victory.
Evelyn's with you if you're going down to Key West.
If they don't blow it out of the sky first.
You need to learn to have a bit more faith in your brothers and sisters, soldier.
Hey, you need to
In
fuck
any
off
event,
too, dude.
I hope your tour of the Prydwen helped acclimate you to our way of life up here.
Yeah, and I
think you'll
can't wait
find
to get away
the
from
more
it.
familiar you become with both her capabilities and her crew, the longer you'll survive as a member of the Brotherhood. You're dismissed, Knight.
Nanu Nanu. Notice how they don't make her salute, do their little chest thumping thing.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
Sure.
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then.
Okay.
Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
This seems like a waste of time.
But it's a waste of time.
Take the fight to the Institute? Good. Save that for
Piper
later.
disliked
Those
that.
abominations.
Piper, I
proclaim
don't know.
nursemaid to a huge nuclear arsenal.
You're not getting with the
We
program.
leave Fort Strong unchecked. We have a potential security threat on our hands.
This isn't something we can just let stand. We have to stop them.
Now,
Excuse
we
me,
have a
Piper?
vertibird on
Are
standby,
you
fully armed and ready
questioning
to
me in front of
Use
this
it to
guy?
carry our message to Fort Strong.
Piper's
And
gotta
wipe
go.
those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Alright, I need another companion. It can't be Dance. I'm telling you, I should get that robot guy I got from like episode 6 or 7. Alright, we got some behemoth. Alright, gotta take this thing out. It keeps throwing rocks and stuff. Picking up the helicopter. There he goes.
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs.
Yeah, you do that. We'll take care of the rest. We'll trigger Piper, Heather, and me. We'll do it. Yeah, time to go. Get off this thing. Damn. Come on, do something. Get your new gun. Do it. There you go. Come on, torches and referees. Yeah, right on. Get right future, dude. Your future toast is what you are. Probably not a good idea to shoot the flame and then run through the flame towards the target. You know, you gotta shoot, let it do its thing, and then run towards the target. Let the flame die down a little bit before you see like that. That's the way you do it. Oh, I love this flamethrower. Alright, Fort secure. Let's go find the mini nukes in the Fort Strong Armory. See what's in here. Bring the traitor Piper with me. How dare she question my authority.
Getting hungry.
You can have Piper.
What a bunch of junk.
Yeah, I gotta find someone to replace her with now. Keep going through these companions. It's just not good.
Someone there?
I don't want to be stuck with McCready again.
Found you.
Wow. Look at those two on the ground.
I am unstoppable.
Yeah, you're pretty tough. I'll give you that, man. You're badass. Look at that. They're both on the ground. I've never seen them both on the ground like that. You get pinged or whatever, but man, he flattened both of them. Alright, regroup. Yeah, time to use some grenades. There you go. Keep him going, keep him going. Oh, wow. Screen's gotten jittery, too. I mean, I've never had an issue with frames in this game. Never. Never, never, never. You too. Jeez. Wow, I never had to heal them either. Maybe just Doggo. That Piper. Doggo's better than you. Maybe I'll just take Doggo back. Wasting stim packs on Piper. I should probably just have left her there. Hello. Yeah, again. Doesn't like the explosions. I seriously, I wonder if that's an OBS thing that I'm recording on, because this is my new computer. It's got a really good video card. It's got plenty of memory, and this is a game from 2015. I haven't had any issues with it being jittery like that. See? Oh well. I'm doing this in my editing program, so hopefully when it's actually rendered and there's a video, you'll all be saying it looks fine to me. But if not, I don't know why, and I will see if I can figure out why it's doing that going forward. And an SSD, by the way, so it's not a drive issue. Alright, looks like we got a handful more down here on this lower level. So we'll see what this does to them. Hurts them. Yeah, there's still a couple. I do like this new gun I got from the Paladin, whatever his name, Mantis or Vance or whatever the hell it was, in the bunker. I do like this gun. I have to reload more than I did with the gun that Paladin Dance gave me, but This is definitely stronger, and this is the one that gets stronger as your health goes down, so... Looks like it might bail me out of some sticky situations. I should have let him hit Piper.
Gonna have a lot more limbs
Oh well.
and a lot less hair if we stick around.
Alright, let's find Dance. Let's fuck with his mind again.
Excuse me. Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word.
Wow.
These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated. And maybe the end of everything.
Well, it sounds like they've had the upper hand, and that's why you're doing this whole fighting thing.
I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric.
No,
I
you're
just
already
want you to
boring me.
understand how important these missions are.
Enough preaching already.
Yeah, seriously.
I suppose you're right. And judging from the corpses around here, you don't appear to need much in the way of motivation. Anyway,
No, she
that's
just
enough of
kills.
that.
She just wants the
What's
caps.
important
She's
here is
like
that you
Agent
got the job done
47.
and secured these
Right?
warheads.
Whatever reason,
You should
she
head
just
back up
kills.
to
She's
Fredo
turned
and
into a
talk to
machine.
Maxson. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Thank you,
tell him,
Dance.
Dance.
Let's go see Maxson.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load.
No, you need to leave, Piper. You've disgraced yourself.
Anything proofread?
Yeah, you're a traitor. You're not part of the team anymore. Now you have to go. Now I have to figure out where I'm going to find another companion.
The trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
I'm going to send her ass to the Red Rocket, I think. She can stay at the gas station all the time. Alright, Maxson. Time for another one of your little speeches about all that you're doing to help the Commonwealth.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Of course it was.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way, because it only gets more difficult from here. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best.
Do you ever fight
That's why
there,
I'm giving
General
you
Bone
these.
Spurs?
Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits.
I gotta say,
Once
I do
you're
like
aboard,
this part.
Use the map on your
I get my own helicopter. I can summon and fly wherever.
Take you wherever you need.
I can go to Abernathy Farm and just kind of land there and say, "What's up, bitches?"
The best weapon for survival out here is a pocket full of caps.
Yep,
Signal
money.
grenades are usually reserved for our paladins. In your case, you should be grateful that I'm making an exception. Now,
You should
I'm
be
sure you're
grateful
aware
I'm
that Fort
helping
Strong
you out
is
because
only
all
the
your
first
paladins
step
seem
towards
to
the
die.
liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
With all this technology at their disposal, our scribes can't find an entire colony of people.
they're
The
pretty.
Institute has
They are
managed to keep itself
clueless.
hidden for a number of years, but it's only a matter of time before we find
It's a
it. I want you
building.
to get out there and
It's
become our
just
eyes
a
and ears on the
building.
ground. You seem to have a vested
Get a
interest in
fucking
locating the
address.
Institute
That's all
before
you
we met.
need. It's a
So I'm
building.
confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me.
I don't think I'm going to report
Any
it.
questions, Knight?
No.
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Yeah, with an address, and they probably had letterhead.
Was born from the
You
remnants
know,
of a
the
pre-war
Institute.
educational
You know, in Boston Center or
Commonwealth
whatever.
Institute of Technology.
And they probably
The
had an
ruins of the
address in the
facility are at the center
suburbs.
of the city.
Like in Newton
We've
or
already
something like
searched
that.
them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago.
See?
So it appears that the trail ends there.
And
Anything
of
else?
course, we'll go out and find it.
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then.
Because the scribes are useless.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
Pipe, you need to shut your mouth.
You always pry this much into the motives of your traveling
Again,
partners?
right in front of, what's his name, Maxson.
I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far.
Well, you can think about that when you go to the gas station.
Look at Diamond City, a place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Do it. Quit.
Then quit.
Right.
If it's that clear people aren't interested, why keep going?
Because people need to know the truth.
No, not from you.
Even when it's bad.
So enjoy her now, the gentle viewer,
Sure, it
because
can be scary, knowing what's
she's
really
gone.
out there.
We're going to have
Life
to remember
doesn't go
next
by,
time,
I'm not afraid some
when we
institute
first start out,
drone
we're going to have to
decide
find a
today's the
companion,
day to pay old Piper and
or
family a
go
visit.
get Doggo,
But it's worth
and
it, because I know the truth.
dismiss her.
That's what protects us.
Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My
Oh,
sister
good. You
and
go
I,
preach it then at the Red
we grew up
Rocket.
way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead.
It's your dad, what's his name? Oh, no, he turned up dead. I was going to say, is it Preston Garvey?
Asshole
He
named
might have been
Rayburn.
Preston Garvey's boss.
Claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, Captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
Your father died for knowing the truth. It didn't protect him.
But how many more people would have died if he hadn't been willing to stand up? But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just
Yeah,
nice
you
to
are
talk
rambling.
to someone who
But that's okay. You get your little,
actually seems to get it,
you know,
you
speech out of the way before you go. Yeah, you'll see how
head
much
out?
I get it when you're exiled.
By now,
Alrighty,
I'm sure you
well,
deduce that our arrival
that
at
is
the
it
Commonwealth wasn't
for this episode, episode 14. Like, subscribe. We could really use some subs here. Like the video if you like it. Click on notify if you want to know the next time we do our video. So thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time on Fallout 4.